All right, friends. Hey, Joe, coming to you from my basement. I wanted to be outside, show you the beautiful fall colors of southern Indiana, but everybody's got their leaf blower out there and you can't hear anything. So I'm just coming to you from my basement, not utilized very much, wasted space actually most of the time because my 4 adult kids are out of the house. So I don't use this space very much. But hey, today I was reflecting back on a couple national conferences on reliability I recently went to. Don't want to say which ones they were. Great conferences, had a great suppliers there. Great experiences were shared around, deploying reliability, deploying planning and scheduling at plants, and new tools, new software packages, new sensors, all that kind of stuff. And I'll be honest. First of all, that those sessions aren't designed for me. I'm 34 years into this. They're really designed for people on the entry end of reliability, and also to highlight some great little tools. The new pumps, new hydraulic systems, new sensors, new software packages, all cool stuff. But you know all those tools are really not what makes up a reliability culture. They're nice to haves. They accelerate problem solving. They accelerate information that can be put into an equipment maintenance plan, for example, and so just great stuff. But fundamentally, creating a reliability culture is the decisions that are made, the processes that are in place to deliver reliability, better reliability of the equipment at the lowest possible cost, remove frustration from people, let people have the opportunity cost unleashed. Which, when I say opportunity cost, if you're not firefighting and you're problem solving, look at the impact of that. If you're not going into a daily disaster and you're taking that same amount of energy and looking at what the future, it's just insane. And that's where a reliability culture takes off. It's not only in the reduced R&M spending and the increased uptime of the equipment, it's the innovation time that is unlocked. So, hey, I had the opportunity to speak at both of these conferences. And, and I realize at these conferences, I'm a unicorn. I'm a production person with a CMRP, a lot of reliability experience, but a lot more production experience and a lot of lean experience. And I was on a phone call this past week, reflecting with an individual that was actually at both these conferences with me. And I was just expressing my disappointment. Actually, we were talking about the quality of the conferences, and the quality was great. The information was very good. The equipment was very good. The tools and everything. There was nothing wrong, except for we're still selling what we were selling 30 years ago. How do you get a reliability culture? You got all these people in the audience. They're at 90% unplanned work. They're at 80% unplanned work, and so how do you get a reliability culture? Well, you train everybody on these 30 tools. You have to do all of them. You have to do them all, and we'll train you over the next 2 years, 3 years, get all the processes in place, and then fix the equipment. And, in 4 or 5 years of sustained effort, you can see some results. And folks, that just doesn't sell. That doesn't sell. There's an enormous amount of pain out there in plants. I deal with them every day on the phone, in email. When I go to plants, they're suffering because the reliability community is selling something, hey, very expensive, 3, 4, 500,000, $1 million in 5 years for results. You're selling something that the reliability community, the vast majority of them, can't buy. So some frustration on my part that we haven't evolved. I recognize that I am biased in this because, my 2 talks were on an alternative to that model of high cost, long time, sustained sponsorship, best practice deployment. I've greatly shortened that by using lean concepts to know your waste. Intimately knowing your waste at your plant through intense observation reveals simple solutions that don't cost money, that you can implement in days, weeks, you can implement and start that flywheel of reliability going. And then investment comes seeking you, and your results start within weeks and months, and then all of a sudden you got this flywheel just humming along. You got excitement. You're changing people's lives. You're changing the plants. You're changing the viability of the business that you're in. I'm just frustrated that more people aren't selling alternatives. And when I say alternatives to getting a reliability culture. There's 99.999% of consultants are selling the traditional model. I'm the only one selling something different. And when I say selling, that's actually wrong. I'm giving away an alternative, okay? I'm giving it away in my book and giving it away on these videos, giving it away in emails, giving it away in comments that I give. If I do come to your plant, which I don't want to go to very many plants, I'm only one person, I will charge for that, but everything else I do is for free because I'm trying to fix the problem in the reliability community. And that problem is the solution that the consultants have been given, including myself, for the last 30 years. It's worked great. Doesn't work in 2021. I know it won't work in 2022, 23 going forward. So we need to give people an option. I'm being kind with that. I think we need to give people an option of something that, and that needs to become more mainstream. That there's an option to, hey, I got this traditional method that has worked. It's very expensive, but it works. It takes years to get there and sustained sponsorship. And I have a choice B behind door number B, or 2, whatever, of a reliability culture based or initiated from lean concepts from knowing your waste. So a little bit of frustration here on a Saturday morning. If you don't know what I'm talking about intimately knowing your waste in your plant. Every single reliability tool is targeting waste. Every single one is targeting to remove some waste, whether it's efficiency of the craft people, whether it's unplanned downtime, whether it's the asset not lasting as long as it can, not producing at the right quantity, not producing at the right rate. All those things are waste, okay? If you adopt a waste focus at your plant, if the only thing you do on Monday is you come in and say, the focus of our reliability and maintenance team, engineering team, is to attack waste in all of its forms. That starts with knowing the waste, and then we're going to attack it. And we're looking for free options first. You make that change, it'll be amazing what happens in the next 6 to 12 months. You'll be amazed at what happens. Okay, so a waste focus, folks, and sorry to rant a little bit here on a Saturday morning, but the solution just seems so simple to me. And that's because, I've implemented it several times myself. I've coached a lot on it. I've helped, 30, 40 plants with this, and it just seems so obvious to me. And when I look into the faces of the people, early in their career, 30, 35, and it's depressing. It's depressing what they're being told, the options that they think they have in front of them, the long nights, the weekends, the canceled vacations, the frustrations that they bring home to their family and communities. It doesn't have to be, folks. There's a solution out there. It's called a waste focus. If you need to hear more about this, give me a call. I give a free hour of consulting. I've got 180 videos out there, written a book. There's a link below to a book. So I'm trying to help, okay? Thanks. It's Joe out.